In League of Legends, the Boots of Speed and all of its upgrades have been modified for Season 3. On today's episode of LoL Math, we'll be taking a look at how the boots have been changed along with how effective they can be. We'll be doing the same for the new upgrades Tier 2 boots can benefit from. First, let's take a look at how the Boots of Speed have been modified. The Boots of Speed still cost 350 gold, but will only grant 25 movement speed as opposed to the 50 movement speed in Season 2. Some may not see this as a major difference, as every champion has had their base movement speed increased by 25 in Season 3. However, this does mean the Boots of Speed only grant 1 movement speed for every 14 gold, as opposed to granting 1 movement speed for every 7 gold in Season 2. While this still remains the main way a champion can purchase movement speed, one will have to decide if the early 25 movement speed is really worth the 350 gold early on. Moving on, the Berserker's Greaves now cost 20 less gold, but will grant 5% less attack speed. It will still grant 20 more movement speed than the Boots of Speed. Even though the Berserker's Greaves cost less gold in Season 3, they will still grant less attack speed per gold spent. The Boots of Mobility still cost 1000 gold and will grant 20 more movement speed than the Boots of Speed. They will also grant an additional 60 movement speed if the champion has not taken damage in the past 5 seconds. Unlike in Season 2, a champion can now deal damage and keep the movement speed bonus from the Boost of Mobility as long as they do not take damage from any source. The Boots of Swiftness still cost 1000 gold, but will only grant 35 more movement speed than the Boots of Speed, as opposed to granting 40 more movement speed in Season 2. However, it will also grant a new passive effect which will reduce the effectiveness of all incoming slows by 25%. This effect will not reduce the duration of slows or stack with multiple Boots of Swiftness. The Ninja Tabby now costs 150 additional gold and will grant 20 more movement speed than the Boots of Speed. It remains unchanged otherwise. The Sorcerer's Shoe still costs 1100 gold and will grant 20 more movement speed than the Boots of Speed. However, it now grants 5 less magic penetration. Other than granting 20 more movement speed than the Boots of Speed, the Ionian Boots of Lucidity and Mercury's Treads have remained unchanged. Now that we've covered the changes to the boots themselves, let's take a look at the upgrades one can purchase for their boots. A single upgrade can be bought for any boots except for the Boots of Speed. The Alacrity upgrade costs 475 gold and increases the champion's movement speed by 15. Keep in mind this will become less effective on a champion with the Boost of Mobility bonus active, or a champion with a base movement speed greater than 340 with the Boots of Swiftness. This is because a champion's movement speed is multiplied by 0.8 and increased by 83 if its initial value is greater than 415. If a champion has a base movement speed of 355 and boots which grant 45 movement speed, the Alacrity upgrade will cause the champion's movement speed to be 415. Any additional movement speed bonuses will have diminishing returns. The Distortion upgrade costs 475 gold and reduces the cooldowns of Ghost, Teleport, and Flash by 25%. This will make the cooldown of Ghost 157.5 seconds and the cooldown of Teleport and Flash 225 seconds. It has not yet been confirmed whether the 15-second reduction to Flash's cooldown from the Summoner's Insight Mastery is applied before or after the Distortion upgrade. However, without any other Summoner spell cooldown reduction, the difference is only 3.75 seconds, so it's hardly a reason not to take either. The Home Guard upgrade costs 475 gold and will cause a champion to instantly regain all their health and mana whenever they reach their fountain. It will also grant the champion a 200% movement speed bonus, which will decay over 8 seconds when a champion leaves the fountain. The movement speed bonus will be removed if the champion enters combat. For example, if a champion has 325 base movement speed and has any tier 2 boots other than the Boots of Swiftness or Mobility, the Home Guard movement speed bonus will cause their movement speed to be 785. The Furor upgrade costs 650 gold and will cause the champion to gain 12% movement speed whenever they deal damage to a target with their auto attack or single target spell. The movement speed bonus will decay over 2 seconds. If a champion has a base movement speed of 325 and has any tier 2 boosts other than the Boots of Swiftness or Mobility, the Furor movement speed bonus will increase a champion's movement speed by 44.4. This bonus is 0.6 less than that of tier 2 boots. However, if a champion's base movement speed is 330 or greater, the Furor movement speed bonus will have diminishing returns, as it will always cause a champion's movement speed to be greater than 415. Finally, the Captain upgrade costs 750 gold and will cause all allied champions within 1100 range to gain 8% movement speed, as long as they are facing the champion with the Captain upgrade. It will also cause all allied minions and pets to gain 20% bonus movement speed. Overall, it would seem that the new boot upgrades can be useful, but one should still keep in mind whether or not they'll be receiving diminishing returns from their boot upgrades and other additional movement speed bonuses. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you'd like to be informed whenever I release new videos. Click the annotation on the screen if you'd like to see the previous LolMath episode. You can also like LolMath on Facebook at facebook.com/LolMathYouTube, and follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/TrampolineTales. Thanks for watching this episode of LolMath.